The financial year has now closed with a great recovery in the months of November and December. This has allowed us to close the year with a positive balance of over 20% for the major American indices. Suffice it to say that at the end of October it was only a paltry 6%. But how did our stocks go? What results did we actually have? Do you want to find out how we closed 2023 with our stock portfolio? And how we choose our stocks? Then stay until the end of the video, and you will discover how to create a crisis-proof and highly profitable portfolio. As promised today, we will do an analysis of our stock portfolio, created on September 29, 2023. Our portfolio consists of 14 stocks, which we believe all have high growth potential. We are talking about companies that operate in various sectors, very different from each other, in which they are protagonists if not leaders. We select the companies in which to invest thanks also to our fantastic tool, Stock Unlock, which helps us a lot in finding stocks with great potential. What we look for first and foremost is the financial solidity and real growth prospects of both the company and the sector in which it operates. After a terrible October, as we can see, the market has recovered, achieving 2 months of continuous increases, what everyone defines as the Christmas rally, and which has actually kept the hoped-for promises this year too. Now, before starting our analysis, we remind you to help us grow if you want. So remember to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to always stay updated on new videos. 1,000 thanks. Today, our portfolio closes the year 2023 with an increase of 703%. Considering its creation at the end of September, it is not exactly to be thrown away, so this data is still premature to make objective considerations. We will see in the coming months what it will tell us. Now we want to point out that the portfolio was only changed on December 8th, the day on which we decided to increase some positions because we believed the prices reached by some stocks were really cheap. For this reason, we increased our positions on Livent, Fortinet, InMode, British American Tobacco, and Enphase. And I would say that the market proved us right in 4 out of 5 cases. Let's start with the analysis of the composition of the portfolio. We can observe that the first 6 positions are made up of realty income with 11%, Enphase Energy 8.2%, Brookfield Corporation 7.7%, Fortinet 7.0%, Muller Industries 6.8%, and Malibu Boats 5.2%. 6 companies operating in 6 different sectors, but all with great growth prospects. Furthermore, we can observe that our liquidity remains at 35%, always ready to increase positions that require it or to acquire new interesting stocks. Now let's see the analysis of the composition based on the insight score of our tool, Stock Unlock. As you can see, the total score is 3.5, i.e. good, but we want to point out that the score is lower than we think is right due to Brookfield Corp's still low score of 234 due to the acquisitions made, and some financial data which in our opinion are already clearly improving. Malibu Boat also saw its score drop to 2.83 due to its slowdown due to rising inflation, but we consider it a great company with excellent prospects. We can observe that the 6 components that form the insight score are green in 4 out of 6 cases, therefore an excellent score. Having said this, we are certain that this rating will only improve, but it is already an excellent rating. Analyzing the entire portfolio net of liquidity, we observe that the 5 largest companies owned form over 62% of the entire portfolio, with realty income leading the absolute majority. The companies are almost exclusively American and Canadian, with the exception of 1 English and 1 Israeli. Furthermore, we have 14 companies operating in 13 different sectors, which fully respects the concept of diversification. Before continuing, we want to ask you, how do you build your stock portfolio? How do you think of ours? Let us know in the comments, it will help us a lot. Let's now move on to the dividend chapter. In our portfolio, there are 7 companies that pay a dividend, and the most important of all is obviously realty income, the queen of monthly dividends, followed by both BTI and Toronto Dominion Bank, which make a good contribution. With these positions, the annual total is 2466.77, which equates to an average of 205.56 per month. Let's say that the dividend is not the first characteristic we look for in a company, but if it exists, it is an excellent point in its favor. Still, from the perspective of diversification, it is positive to also have companies that pay dividends and which at the same time have excellent growth potential. It is a double gain. Now let's finally briefly analyze the companies that make up our portfolio. Brookfield Corporation, BN. It is a Canadian multinational that works in the shadows, away from the spotlight, but which is a real economic power. In addition to BN, its other appendices such as BIP, BAM, BEPC, etc. are listed. This company operates in various sectors from infrastructure, renewable energy to asset management, etc. Its management is top-notch and promises growth of 25% per year over the next 5 years. It's a company we've talked about often because we really believe in it, and we have every reason to. British American Tobacco, BTI. It is a financially solid company that is transforming due to its controversial sector, namely tobacco. BTI is converting to new, smoking-related products with excellent results and has an excellent dividend of almost 10%. Obviously, tobacco is not a growing sector and is very subject to restrictions in many countries, not least England. However, we must also think about the new, continually expanding markets such as India, Southeast Asia, and China, where there is not yet full awareness and sensitivity towards smoking. Catalyst Pharmaceutical, CPRX. It is a biopharmaceutical company specialized in rare diseases that is achieving continuous results, especially in the creation of new specific drugs. Its fundamentals are more than solid, and its growth is at incredible numbers. Enphase Energy, NPH. It is a company in which we believe very much, a leader in the field of renewable energy, especially in photovoltaic sector in which it offers high-quality and innovative products. It has had a rather difficult period due to the decline in installations in the USA due to high inflation, but it is a sector destined to grow inexorably, and therefore it cannot fail its objectives. Already in the last month, he has had an incredible recovery. Now, before continuing, if you liked the video, remember to subscribe to the channel, put a like, and activate the bell to always stay updated on new videos. Thank you for your support. It is very important to us. Let's continue with the next title. Fortinet Inc., FTNT. It is a leading company in the field of cybersecurity, a sector in which there are few comments to make. We are talking about the imminent future for all companies that need to protect their data from both hackers and industrial espionage. Fortinet is currently significantly undervalued, and we are sure that it will grow smoothly in the coming months. InMode LTINMD. It is a leading company in the field of aesthetic medicine, a continuously growing sector that does not see slowdowns even in periods of crisis or inflation. InMode is a truly incredible company. Unfortunately, it was held back by the events of October 7th in Israel, which is why it is now really at a super undervalued price. Levant Corp, LTHM. It is a company that operates in a strategic sector for the future, such as lithium. The drop in lithium prices due to the drop in demand for electric cars caused by high inflation has caused prices to drop more than they should have. This company has excellent fundamentals and excellent prospects because the demand for lithium will only increase given the multiple uses in both the automotive, aerospace, and pharmaceutical fields. Malibu Boats Inc., MBU. It is a leading company in the field of boats in the USA. Excellent fundamentals and good prospects slowed down this year by the usual inflation, which has reduced consumption and purchases. But it will grow rapidly again. We are sure of it. Muller Industries Inc., MLI. It is a company that operates in the metals sector: copper, brass, aluminum, and plastic products. The company produces a whole series of products such as copper pipes and fittings, compressed gas valves, refrigeration valves, and much more indispensable for industries in many sectors. Like the other companies in our portfolio, its balance sheet is more than solid. Realty Income Corp. It is a company about which there is little to say. It is one of the most famous and valid REITs in the USA, and the company famous for its monthly dividends, which have been growing for 20 years. A true security, ready to grow as soon as interest rates are lowered. Its real estate portfolio is a guarantee of crisis-proof profits and stability. Paycom Software Inc. It is a company that operates in the field of cloud-based management software. His specialization is human capital management, therefore data analysis, payroll, time management, etc. The company, in addition to having excellent financial solidity, is constantly growing and maintains high profitability. PayPal Holdings Inc., PYPL. It is a company that needs no introduction. This year it has been rather targeted because it has had a slowdown in its growth, but nothing serious. The data says that PayPal is still in great shape despite the competition being increasingly fierce. Its customers are loyal and purchase more and more through its platform and subsidiaries, even if they are no longer growing as in the past. Rollins Inc., ROL. It is a company that operates as a leader in disinfestation, a sector that does not seem to see a drop in demand. The company operates almost all over the world and maintains excellent growth and profitability. Toronto Dominion Bank, TD. It is a Canadian bank that also operates in the USA, is growing, and has excellent prospects for the future. It operates at both private and corporate level, as well as asset and insurance management. An excellent, solid, and profitable bank. These were all our stocks in the portfolio. You can observe all the performances obtained so far, both positive and negative. Stop the video and analyze them carefully. In addition to these, there are many others that we are keeping an eye on, but which at the moment, in our opinion, have gone up too much in price. Our strategy is medium and long-term, therefore with due patience we will wait for the market to offer us the usual opportunities to enter new companies that have all the requirements we are looking for without risking entering at the wrong time. I don't think there is much else to add, so we wish you all the best again for a happy new year, and we just have to wait for the markets to reopen to get back to work. Looking for new investment opportunities in super solid and profitable. See you soon, investor.